Hello, this is Brett from Survival Comms, and this is another video response to Step One Survival Bugout Bag Inch Bag Challenge. And the subject of today's video, it's going to be a short one, is the mess kit. Now you may have seen this in my water video, which is just a titanium water bottle. Well, the reason why I put that in the mess kit is it's not an additional bottle. I just wanted to let you know that in storage, I always keep my favorite racing spoon in here so I don't misplace it. And then usually what I'll do is I'll carry this spoon in my bag on my chest or somewhere where I know where it's at all times so it doesn't get lost. And the container itself, being of titanium construction rather than using a plastic container, is another vessel that I can use to boil water. Okay, I'll go over the contents of my mess kit, Cookset, whatever you want to call it. My primary stove is one of these Swiss M71 surplus stoves. Now the fuel used by one of these stoves is a jellied alcohol. It's similar to sterno, and you may think it's a sterno stove. It performs much better than a sterno can. Your sterno can usually will get like a 10-minute boil of 16 ounces of water. This right here will do it in about 6 minutes. So it gives you pretty much equivalent alcohol performance to a Trangia stove, which is really good for the form factor of it, and considering that the alcohol is all kept within this container, sealed up until you're ready to use it. Now, once you do perforate this foil encapsulating layer, there is going to be some evaporation going on and losing the alcohol. But for 3 to 5 days, all your alcohol is not going to evaporate out of your stove. The stove is very simple to put into service. Just remove your pot stand here. Just go ahead and remove the cap, which is also doubles as a snuff cap. And you can see your jellied fuel inside of there. Put your stand on top of it. I do carry a wood burning stove, which is this Firebox Nano, which weighs 5.5 ounces. This is the folding Firebox Nano, and this one is of stainless construction. They do manufacture one of titanium that has a higher price point but less weight, and as you can see, it's very simple to place into service, and you can rotate the legs in or out to accommodate different size containers, heat meals, boil water, or whatever use you would have for a fire without having to have as large of a footprint. And I carry this stove as a contingency, using a fire as a last resort of preparing a meal. I've made myself a windscreen because with an alcohol stove you always want to use a windscreen, and I just made that out of an old Arnold Palmer iced tea can, and it's sized where it'll fit inside of my pot. My pot this is just a Toaks titanium 700 milliliter pot. It features a bail handle on top, and it has butterfly handles at the rear, and pot with lid weighs 4 ounces, and these can be had very inexpensive. They're think they're like $30 on Amazon, which for a titanium cook pot is actually a very good value. And then, of course, for the wood-burning stove here, I have a small sliver of lighter knot. And then for an ignition source for both stoves, I have a Bic lighter. And on the Bic lighter, if you take a 5/8 O-ring of 3/32 diameter, it makes a fantastic block for preventing your gas from escaping in your pocket or in storage. I've seen people use rubber bands before and stuff, but you just use a 5/8 3/32 O-ring. Pop that thing on there like that, and it does a really good job of blocking that. And then just carrying, I have a little stuff sack I made myself. I have the cloth stuff sack, which is for the Firebox Nano, which unfortunately is just about a 1/4 inch too tall to fit inside the cook pot. And I keep the alcohol stove, or the M71 stove, within a Ziploc bag after I've opened it. And then I have some cotton material to keep everything clean and quiet. I hope this helps. This is Brett from Survival Comms. Till next time.